I am back here playing around with the Missouri wind and solar hub and blade kits, trying to adapt them to an AirX wind turbine. And so I fabbed up two blades on a hub and used the adapter kit they sent with me. And just to refresh your memory here, the adapter only has one Allen screw that actually bites onto the shaft of the AirX turbine. So I put one together just to see what it felt like, and indeed there is some play there. I don't know if it's discriminating enough here or not, but you can feel it. I can feel it in my hand, the chucking back and forth of the adapter onto the shaft there. So I don't like that. So I was kind of scrambling around to find out what I could do. Now if you put the hub directly on the shaft of the AirX, it rubs against the housing of the AirX. So that's not going to work. But I remember what they told me at Missouri Wind and Solar was that the hub kit, the hub is cut. It's some kind of adaptation. I guess they're working off of a 10 SI General Motors alternator. So I started pulling apart stuff in my 10 SI junk pile, and I remembered that they came with a spacer between the pulley and the alternator housing. It keeps the pulley off the housing. Same principle as what we're doing here. So it does slide right on there, and it looks like it provided enough standoff distance so that the hub wouldn't rub against the housing, and it did. So what I did was I fabbed up some blades on a hub. And boy, this is the luxury of having all these different blade kits to work with here. Anyway, so what I discovered was that in order for the blades to fit that close, where's the adapter? I set it down, didn't I? Hang on. Like magic. It magically appears on the workbench. So here's the spacer from a 10 SI alternator. Slides on the AirX shaft. Then I fabbed up a bunch of blades on a hub. And this is the configuration that the AirX comes with, which is 3 blades. And you can see, had I put it on there like the instructions said, this part would be facing towards the turbine, and it would rub. It would rub against the sides of the turbine, or the face of the turbine. So anyway, I just reversed the bolts. I don't think it's a big deal. I'm willing to risk it. So then it's just a question of a couple of these washers, and I had to go to Ace to get the nut that fits this. I don't know, I didn't want to dig through all my stuff. So anyway, let me pause it and I'll tighten it up and I'll show you. Okay, so now it's on here, and I'm turning it the wrong way, but it's really a lot more secure on there. It feels a lot more secure than the with the adapter on there. So anyway, that's the point of the whole video this time. Next, I'm going to go put it out on a post in the wind and we'll see what happens.